Hey everyone, welcome to Data Millennials. I'm Atul and in this video we are going to discuss about the special functions from math module in Python. So there are so many special functions in math module, but we would be just looking at two different functions over here so that you can have an fair idea that how you can use those special functions. So beside all the numeric logarithmic function we have discussed yet, the math module provides some more useful functions that doesn't fall under any category. But these functions become very handy at some point while coding in your project. So let's talk about the first type of function such as finding gamma value. So in math module, we have a gamma function which is used to return the gamma value of the argument. And what we are going to do over here is that we are going to write a simple example of code that will show you how you can use this gamma function in a program. So let's say that I have a variable. Let me give the name as gamma variable, and in this variable I'm going to save 6. Okay, now if I need to change this value to gamma value, then I can use the gamma function. So what we are doing over here in this code is that we have to import math function first. So in this code we have imported the math module, and then we have defined a variable gamma variable and assign it the value 6. Then what we are going to do is that we are going to calculate and print the gamma value of this gamma variable using the math module, and specifically using the gamma function from the math module. So what we can do is that we can simply say print the gamma value of the given argument is, then I'm simply going to use math dot gamma, and then I'm going to give this variable as an argument over here. So if I run it now, you can see that we're getting 120. So this 6 has been passed as an argument in this math.gamma function, and this math.gamma function basically converts, or it basically returns you the gamma value of a given number. Now the next function that we are going to check is the infinity and nan. So we have is infinity function which is used to check whether a value is infinity or not. Okay, so let's say that what we are going to do is that for a couple of item that is present in math module, we are going to check whether it is infinity or not. Okay, and we are also going to see how we can check if a particular variable has nan value or not. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how you can use this infinity function in Python. So let's say that I have imported the math module, and I'm just printing math.py. So if I run this, you can see this value. Assume that you have to check whether a value which is coming from another program or an input has been given by user, whether it is infinity or not. In that case, what you can do is that you can simply put math dot is infinity, and then you can check it. The moment you run this, it basically checks whether the value is infinity or not, and it gives you the result. Okay, similarly you can also check math.e, and we have seen in our previous video that math.e is Euler's number, right? So if you want to check whether Euler's number is infinity or not, then you can do the same. Similarly, we are also getting false for this one also. Now let's assume that we have a variable a in which I'm going to simply say float, and I'm gonna put infinity over there. Now if I print a, you can see that we have this infinity. Now if I take this print statement, and if I cross validate that whether this a is infinity or not, ideally I should get true for this. So if I run this, you can see that we're getting true. Now let's talk about the nan. So in order to check whether a value is nan, we have to use is nan function. So is nan function returns true if a number is nan, else it will return false. So I'm simply gonna take this part and put it over here. Instead of this is infinity, I'm just gonna put is nan and replace it with this over here also. And if I run this, you can see that we are getting false, right? So whenever you're working with your pandas data frame, or you're working with a user input, and if you want to check whether the user has given a value or not and it is not null or nan, then you can use this is nan function and check basically. So let me create another variable a, and in this time I'm going to put float, and in this float I'm simply going to say nan. Now if I print a, you can see that we have nan value. Now if I want to check whether the variable a has nan or not, I can do the same way. If I put the variable name a over here, ideally I should get true for this. So if I run this, you can see that we're getting true. So these are the two example of the special function from math module. Let me know if you guys want me to create another video on any other special function from the math module. Happy learning and see you in the next video.